Hello guys and welcome to episode 74 of my Rome 2 Total War campaign, Caesar and Gaul, playing as the Romans. And today, well, hopefully we get to move an army because we have been sat at winter for a while. I'm loving our predicted income. You just imagine what our income was, I don't know, say 10 turns ago or even like 20 turns ago. It must have been really low, and it was for a very long time. But now actually having cash to work with is really nice. Just taking it slow, building up our buildings and getting stuff working is just really nice. So yeah, just getting like the tier 2 buildings is perfect at the moment. That's all we need to do. Now I think we did most of the stuff for this turn in the last episode. We can't move any of these armies again because of the winter. I think that's done. Let's move on to the next turn. So the Cantiaci joined my enemies. Claudius increased in rank, and so did Servius Viducius Regulus. And blessed by the gods. Do we have a general? The boy showed great promise. His skill at arms was unmatched, and even he trained the boar to attack his enemies. So this was the guy that we did an action for in the last... Yeah, that was the guy we did an action for in the last episode. Okay, well anyway, this patrician, we're going to give him conspirator because we don't want him to be taken out by agents, and by doing that we have a plus 5% chance of evading enemy agents, which is perfect. We're going to give him some extra authority, I think, if we can. Yep. Let's go with the wise woman. And our construction report, Sacred Grove finished in Lemanum, that's nice, and Roman village at Vassio. Okay, so Pictavis is going to be pretty happy with me soon enough, once we come out of winter. Now we could get Shrine of Jupiter to increase our Latin cultural influence in Lemanum. Like, I do have 5,100 cash to spend. This is kind of a new thing in this campaign that hasn't happened in a while. Let's kill off Kotelos if we can with a concealed blade. Okay, he's wounded. That's perfectly fine. Good job. Claudius, you need an upgrade. So let's go for... let's see. Politics. Provocateur. Let's go for Provocateur so he can actually move further. And this lady, we got a peace deal with the Tuling guy, so we don't have to worry about them anymore. But she can continue exploring. We need to get that peace treaty with the Cantiaci again if we can. There we go. So that completely made their previous declaration of war pointless. Let's get this lady to move on and continue her intelligence. Mitius Strabo, you can stay where you are. Actually, let's move you back down towards Vienna, just so that we know if any armies are coming down in this direction. And that's everything fine. Okay, we can move the First Legion away from Narva Martius, I think. The -12 per turn is an issue, but hopefully it won't be too much of a problem. Should we get a brickmaker here? I think we should. And at Aquitania, We can upgrade to a trench mine. Is that worth doing? I don't know. Cattle trader would be good though, because we do have 2 livestock herding grounds here. This consecrated ground we could upgrade, but I think I'm going to keep the extra 1,000. We never know what's going to happen between turns. But yeah, the First Legion, do I want to move you or not? The provincial instability, that's going to take however many turns to go all the way down. Am I really going to have to keep the First Legion here? That's really frustrating if I do. Maybe we can raise a new army to deal with that. Oh wow, look at that commander effect. He gets -3 authority, but the +1 public order and the +10 public order from Bread and Games Edict is huge. This commander is epic as well. My lord. I think this is a guy we had previously, Tiberius Verbinius Mus. Yeah, he must have got assassinated or something. Well, wounded previously. But yeah, we're going to get Septimus Valerius Marcellus. I'm going to raise him as an army with some veteran legionaries. We're going to keep him at Narva Martius, hopefully in the settlement. We'll upgrade them, why not? And he can then stay there with the Bread and Games Edict, and that will give us +14 public order in that province. Perfect. Now we can move on to the First Legion with no penalties. Great. Glad I looked for that. So, Second Legion. He is just waiting to move. He really is. Fifth Legion. Same thing. 9th Legion again. 11th Legion, you're never going to go anywhere. Just get used to it. And the 3rd Legion again. I think I'm going to move away from Medland. I think we're going to head towards Vzelem. I need to check near Octoduran now. So actually that's what I'm going to do with this agent. We'll come all the way around. We'll check Octoduran. See if there's any Mandubii armies coming across that land. And then we'll move on from Vzelem round to Palencia, round to Massalia, up and attack the places we need to attack, basically. But that's everything done, again, for this turn. So let's move on to the next one. So our agent has been exposed, so has this one. Let's move her onwards. We had a epic battle here between us and some nation. I can't remember which one it was. But let's get our agent here to hopefully get rid of this agent. Assassinate him with a concealed blade.
I shall see them to their ancestors.
Ah, damn it. Okay, we were wounded.
My skills are yours.
This one, well, I think we're gonna sabotage one of these armies. I'm gonna go with poison provision, I think.
I will see it done.
Great.
I have seen it.
So that's going to make the Sons of Brennus weaker. Now what I'm going to do is move up the First Legion to the edge of the province. And what we're going to do next turn is set up either an ambush or fortify. Probably an ambush would be better on this road.
Make haste, men.
Okay, let's move back as far as we can for now. Because most likely they are going to come down this road. Not sure why this is -1. Let's have a quick look. I think it's because of the provincial instability. Yes, it is. Okay, that's fine. Demetrius Strabo actually can be upgraded now because she succeeded in that action. Let's get disruption, maybe? I'm not sure how useful inciting unrest is against AI. I'm playing on very hard, so it's likely that because they get such a high public order boost, that it doesn't even affect them very much. And again, they would probably just instantly destroy the barbarian army and not give a crap. So let's go for the cunning instead. All these guys can continue doing what they're doing. Second Legion can attack the swords of Segamo. Now we have 2 units of ballistas against, well, they're none, basically. But this is a fort battle. We do have to bear that in mind. Do we want to fight on the battle map, or should I just auto-resolve? I can actually get 69% remaining force with protective stance. That's pretty important. So we're going to go for that, I think. A close victory. That's not as good as I would have hoped. But my guy increased in rank, and now I can actually destroy that army. So this time round we'll go with the protective stance again. Now I would have liked to have fought that, but the trouble is it is a fort battle. So it's going to be incredibly awkward to fight, even with ballistas, because the walls are going to block a lot of the shots. And so the auto-resolve bar there was actually probably more favourable than playing the battle out in the first place, so that's fine. Let's now increase the hilaritas skill of this general so we get extra public order when he's taking over settlements. We'll let him replenish in Condé, and then we can think about where we want to send him now the winter is over, thank God. So, 5th Legion, now you sorted out Duratincon, where are you going to head? I think we're going to head to Avricon, unless you can't move out. Wow. Well, we can build the Grove of Nymphs. The cultural difference is a big deal here. Maybe I should have built the one that changed culture. We are definitely going to have to build this Grove of Nymphs though. So let's get that built. We'll maintain our presence in Duratincon. At Lemanum. Can we move out? Yes we can. Okay, shall we attack Ambatia? Okay, I really need my spy for that. So for this turn, I think we're going to stay in Lemanum. And then next turn, hopefully we'll get our spy back and we can check out Ambatia. Because I want to see if there's like 2 massive stacks there before I attack it. Although attacking preemptively might ignore the stacks entirely. I'm not sure. It's a risk. Obviously I can't see through the fog of war, that's why it's there. To make these things risky. I really need the information about Octoduran as well before I move from Selim. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to do it anyway. Let's go fast move. I think this is kind of a YOLO thing that we kind of need to do. If we see an enemy pop up near Octoduran, we can always pull off some bullshit victory near Veselem again like we did before. You can see the amount of victories we've won at Veselem from... look at all of these battle things. Just from people like coming down this pass and attacking me, I've won so many victories that way. So we can always pull off that again if I build another army there quickly. We can build some pretty decent units here, and we do have some pretty nice generals as well that we can just pop up. So yeah, anyway, that'll move on that army, which is good. This guy literally can just stay where he is because he's just helping the happiness there really, really well. That's really nice. That's actually just perfect. I really needed a general that could have that much of an effect.
Ready for orders.
The other armies, again, we've already looked through them, so let's just check out the event messages. Encouraging populace in Transalpina. That's nice. We do need to get this happiness sorted out. Again, yeah, provincial instability. Okay, never mind. Trait gained. Edict issued. Troubled populace. What does the troubled populace actually do? -4% tax and -2 growth per turn. Well, that will sort itself out pretty quickly, so that's good. Let's move on to the next turn. Liberated. Okay, so it looks like Valrasai have been freed from the German Confederation. We have another action to do. Vicious words. One of our family members has been apprehended outside the Senate. She attacked a senator who spoke ill of her husband, stabbing him through the tongue with a hairpin. Loyalty should be rewarded. There we go. Right. Now what do we want to do? I saw a few armies moving about in the last turn. We have this Lemavisi's army up here. That's so cheeky.
Ready for orders.
Wow. I tell you what. We're going to force march this fella up to Segadunum. And we're going to hire a couple of mercenaries for this turn. These guys don't have shield wall, so that's kind of pointless. Let's go for... get some Gallic warriors.
Ready for orders.
Yep, that should be fine.
Commander.
Let's just upgrade them as well. We'll give them the armor. And yeah, we'll keep them there for this
At
turn.
your command.
Just to help against the Stalkers of Kama, because the Lemavisi's have suddenly decided to attack me.
Ready for
And
orders.
Vienna here. Fine, let's move the First Legion into the ambush position that I wanted to do.
Laying an ambush, sir.
Okay. And this way, if the Mandubii come down here, we're going to kill them very, very easily. I'll probably just auto-resolve those ambushes because you get a huge bonus to the outcome if you just auto-resolve them as opposed to playing them out, especially if they actually have decent units. But in this case, let's just have a look, see if there's anything actually coming down. If not, we're just going to military sabotage with the poison provisions again at Vienna.
Excellent choice.
And that's successful again. Hopefully she'll rank up again soon.
What do you wish of me?
We just did like in the previous turn, I think. Fine, let's get the intelligence from
I assist you.
Enia. And Theos is fine, Servius is fine, Septimus is fine. I really need my spy to pop back up after he got wounded.
Ready for orders.
God damn it. Well, Second Legion is replenishing. That's
Commander.
fine. The 9th Legion. Are we going to attack the Brazen Corrigans? Honestly, we probably could.
Ready, willing, and
Let's see what actions we can do. Military disruption. Nope, that's pointless. Assassination. Again, I think that's pretty much pointless. What about on this fella?
service to Rome.
We could manipulate you. Or we can assassinate you. Let's see if we can
I am sure we will
manipulate
come
this
to
warlord.
some arrangement.
No, that failed. Okay, never mind.
It is not what happens that matters.
I think we're just going to stay in Lebanon and see what they do. We'll let them make the first move. Because we're quite happy in our settlement. Or are we? I need to think about this, actually. I could attack them.
At your command.
I really could. I could take them onto the battlefield and I could wreck their army.
Ready for orders.
It would leave the 9th Legion too weak to attack Ambatia, but it would also destroy both those armies. Now if I leave them to attack me, then I will take attrition from the first turn of the siege, and then I will have to attack them out of the settlement with the garrison force, which will make my army even bigger. It's a risk, but I think we'll wait. I definitely think it's better to wait in this case. The 5th Legion here. Oh, it's so tempting to just attack Nemesis. But we can't leave Duratingon. We already talked about that in the last turn.
For battle. Ready for battle.
Or was it this turn? I get confused. Anyway, 3rd Legion is coming, so we can always use them to take over Nemesis, which is probably what we're going to do actually. Unless I leave the 3rd Legion as the ambushing force and take... Actually, that would probably be better. Yeah, we're going to do that. We'll take the 1st Legion to attack Nemesis, and we'll leave the 3rd Legion to ambush any forces that come down from the Mandubii. Yeah. That's a really good option. Okay. I'm really, really glad that we're making some progress. You have no idea, guys, how like annoying this campaign was to me. Like I honestly got to the point where I never wanted to play it because I just knew something bad was going to happen, and it did constantly. But now we're actually making some progress. I've sorted out my income, all that kind of stuff. It's actually looking promising, and I'm actually enjoying playing it again. So that's good for you guys because it means more videos. Let's see if we can get a peace treaty with Unelli.
Let me hear you.
Okay, that's good.
For the good of my...
That is really good, actually.
Do not attempt to...
Obviously, we're going to have to declare war on them again at some point, but for now, that's not a problem because it allows my army to move away.
Waste words. We are...
Okay, yeah. The reason having a peace treaty with the Unelli is so important is because it enables the 2nd Legion to attack Swindonham. And if I'm attacking like Ambatia at the same time, we're going to move all these defensive armies to the right, which will set up a new defensive line, which is good. Like, just in general, like, advancing that, we'll have to obviously stay there for a while in order to sort out the happiness and so on, but it's just good that we'll be making that progress. So, let's see. We just need to move on to the next turn now, I think, unless I want to spend this cash. But before we do, let's just check the event messages. A brickmaker's finished in Midland. Trait gained, cunning but extra construction costs. Alliance forged between the Raurisite and the Talingai. Trouble populace. Troops recruited and peace negotiated. Actually, the Raurisite, they won't really care too much about me.
My time is better spent feasting and hunting than listening.
Okay, never mind. I thought I might be able to get a non-aggression pact because they're like a new faction, but I think they maintained how they felt about me before, and I did take Rauricon at some point in the campaign. So, yeah, they're not going to like me very much. At least they're not at war with me, let's just put it that way. But we're going to go ahead and end the turn here. So, we're actually being attacked by the Lemnivises. They come out from hiding. But oh crap. What? Why is that? Oh dear. They have a 2nd army, which is absolutely massive. This is a big, big problem. Let's have a look at our garrison army. It's actually quite big. That's quite surprising. Okay, we do have 4 units of legionaries, 3 units of Igles, a unit of Celtic warriors, a couple units of skirmishers. We have our 3 mercenary Gallic warriors, which I'm so glad that I bought, and the veteran legionaries. I'm not sure if we're actually gonna pull this off, but we can try, but not in this episode. So yeah, we're gonna have to leave it here. It is gonna make the episode a bit short, but if I play the battle out, this episode is gonna be like an hour long, and yeah, we can't really deal with that. So, in the meantime, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode where we'll be playing out this fight. Goodbye.